This video is not going to be perfect, but yeah, let's just slow this. 2 years ago I made a video about train surfing, and today I'm going to elaborate a little bit on that further. I'm going to go into more like train surfing as a whole thing instead of focusing on train surfing in Denmark. This time I'm more going to focus on the dangers of train surfing. I don't think that trains are that dangerous, and that's because I have the expertise and the background that I have. I'm not an expert on how trains work, but with 20 plus years of experience as a train nerd, I kinda know what I'm doing. So trains as a whole, most people I see on the internet who says train surfing is dangerous, it's bad, has never had any experience in it. I'm going to argue that it is as safe to be on a train like that, even when it's moving. At the moment you start to walk around, jump around, experience making an adventure out of the train, it's going to be a problem. There's a rule, it's called 3 points. You're going to hold 3 points at the same time. 2 hands, 1 foot, 2 foot, 1 hand. There's always going to be 3 points of contact on the wagon or at the train. This is very important for safety. It makes sure that you can hold your own weight. The bigger problem I often see is you're trying to catch on at train, or you're trying to hold on to the train with only 2 points of contact. 1 foot, 1 arm. That is bad. Don't do it. If you need to jump on the train, you can't do it at stations. There's basically always going to be freight trains braking and stopping there. I've seen a lot of them. I know where they are. And that's the second point I wanted to make. A freight train is a slow moving train most of the time. They don't go that fast. They don't go above 120 in Europe. Now that's fine, but the danger is falling off and getting under the wheels, right? Well, let's say I always have 2 points of contact and my contacts are failing. I'm falling off. The danger is about to be there. This is going to hurt. You are going to break something, but you'll survive. Don't try to save it. It's easier to fall off and then get off the tracks than it is to try to catch yourself, because if the train's coming on the other side, you're not gonna fit. If you're about to fall off and there's no danger from the other side, just let yourself fall. The danger is in you, not the train. The train is safe. That's why I have the problems with people sitting at home and saying, oh, train surfing is dangerous. No, not researching and trying to understand the trains before you do something like this is the lack of research, the lack of trial and error on a smaller scale before going on to a big scale is the problem. Now, I have to make a whole chapter about these annoying lines. I can basically tell you how they work. They're made of copper. That is a copper line that out insulation. It's pretty simple. We in Denmark has 1500 at our S-trains. That's the usual amount for S-trains because they don't need that much power. The main lines have 25,000 volts. It's gonna fry you like a toast roasty chicken. You're gonna die if you touch that when they're not isolated. Now, this is the thing not many people know. If you have a main line which is not in use, those things don't carry power. I don't know if you've seen it. If you haven't, nice country, by the way, gonna be perfect for surfing. I'm not saying that you should do it, because that would be absolutely stupid of me and I could get my channel deleted if I tell you that, hey, you should just go and do it. I'll tell you not to do because I have to. But I'll also say that if you want to, and you're going to do it regardless if it's fucked up or dangerous or illegal or whatever, make just a tiny bit of effort into watching videos, researching, thinking about what are we going to do here. For as everything we do in this hobby, as everything we do in urban exploring, there is the safe way and the stupid way. I tend to go in between those two because it's going to make for a more interesting video. I would say that I know a lot about trains. I don't know everything about trains, but I know a lot. I know most things you can do as a regular train nerd. When I see someone making a train surfing video, I like watching them. I'm not thinking, oh god, this dude's an idiot, he's going to die someday. No, I'm thinking, hey, somebody's doing something they really, really like. Of course, going through Europe on a train might seem really, really boring for most people, but if you already love the trains, it's gonna be amazing. Just another form of being a passenger on a train. Again, don't do it. I have to tell you, don't do it, but